Hello and welcome to By the Numbers. I'm FM Tahiti and I hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining me. It's the start of the 7th season. So 6 seasons we've been at Belfast Celtic now. We've taken them from... Is this going to club info? Yep, so we've taken them from the Intermediate League all the way up to the Premier League, or Premiership I should say. A few ups and downs generally along the way, but we got there. Where did we take over? We must have taken over around here. So we've got there. Now I need to see if we can kick on this season and actually have some level of success. Maybe a cup, maybe mid-table, that'd be nice. The board just want us to survive. And the players now agree with me that we can survive. Let's see what we've done transfer-wise, see if we can actually do this. So let's look at transfer history. We have Ricky McQuitty, who's arrived. 6'2", dives into tackles, plays short, simple passes. 12, 11, 9 for the kind of key defensive attributes there. His positioning is not great. He's got good teamwork, determination, aggression. Generally good there. So he looks like he might be alright. Josh McGovern, who is good at intercepting, looks okay too. And we've got Adam Spence, who we got on a free, I think it was. Free from Derby to cover the right and the left. He's 5'4", he is tiny. I'm not quite sure why I did this. It's not like I've had a big break between the off-season and now, and I don't know, I don't remember putting this offer in, and he arrived and I was like, well, I do need someone who can play on the right, so I signed him. I'm not sure what it is. He can play defensive winger. He could eventually be a bit better than he is. You see, he could be a championship level right midfielder. He's not particularly highly rated. Because we've got 2 others who came in. We've got Thomas Heron, who previously played for Cliftonville. Good physicals, can cross, can dribble, reasonable touch. Runs with the ball down the right. He just fills that winger kind of role. So we brought him in. He's on £20 per week. That's a bargain. Better than what we had before, well, or as good as Robinson, as according to our coaches. Could be much better. In he comes. Next one is Shane McGowan. So not the one from the Pogues, a different Shane McGowan. 17 years old, on loan from Larne. 9 crossing, 9 dribbling. Good technique. Good teamwork, work rate, determination, reasonable aggression, some reasonable physical ones. He can play defensive winger as well as winger, which is good for some of our tactics. He was on loan at Armagh in the Championship and got 8 assists and 5 goals. He could be alright. I didn't want to get him just outright. I wanted to actually buy him. And his contract was unprotected, so I put an offer in. It must still be there. But he didn't want to come to us. There was another striker as well I really wanted. I'll show you him. From Dergview, I believe. Unless they've got rid of him. They sold him. Him. They have. He's gone to Ballymena. Look how good he is. But he didn't want to come to us. I could have offered him almost that much money, but he didn't want to. Look how good he is. He'd have been straight into the team. Never mind. We tried. In terms of players out, technically it happened last season right at the end, I think. No. Oh, that's because it's just want released players. There we go. So Barry Harvey we released. Now he's playing for Galway United, so he's done alright there for himself. Gary Warwick we offered a new contract to, but just as a scout, so he's staff now. He's moved on, and he is staff. So he had a nice career with us. He came with us all the way up to the Premiership and did a season for us. He's a hero for us. I think he's not a favoured personnel or anything like that, but to us we know that he played his part. It got a bit too much for him, and now he's a scout. He's going to find good players for us. And he's not because he's bad. Of course, he's not going to be finding as good players, but he's got a job with us, job for life. In terms of anything else, we kept our staff. Not much else has gone on. Darryl Evans, we got to agree to a reduction So he's now paying to pay £20 a week rather than £25 a week just to be backup if we need a 6'4" centre back to fit in there. And yeah, not much else has changed. I'm kind of happy with what we've got. Obviously, this will all change when we now play Portadown for the first game of the season. So let's give that a go. Okay, just had to pause briefly because I had a phone call. Always the professional. So we're going to play Portadown. Let's select the team. So Portadown finished second from bottom and managed to escape by using the kind of relegation playoff. So they're fine. They had a bit of a kind of uptick right at the end, which they sort of saved themselves with like a last day of the season pretty much, and got Ballymallard relegated in their stead. So if we beat them, it's a good sign for us. It means we're still a bit stronger than Portadown. We did finish above them still. It's important we beat these teams that kind of were weaker than us last season, because the team that got promoted, Cliftonville, probably quite strong. So if we want a good season, we need to do this. So let's, as is tradition, we've cleared the slate. Let's get Colin McCallion in. He's still our best keeper, even though he's not looking great. Better alternatives didn't really pop up. There was Sam Johnston, who I wanted to get, but he didn't want to talk to me. Let's try Gavin Little on the right. He's the most highly rated. Let's give him a chance there. On the left, Williamson goes in. See what he does with a full season with us. In the centre, what I'm going to do, because all raters being pretty much the same, I'm going to have Ricky McQuitty paired up with Coulter, and then the backup's going to be McGovern and Burns. I say backup, they'll be the rotation. We'll swap them around a bit. Defensive midfield, say McGreevy's better than McCallion, and actually passing 7, tackling 9, passing 6, tackling 7. It's much of a muchness, but we'll give McGreevy a go. He's got some promise. And we can always go back to McCallion, who we know works quite well. On the right, we're going to play Shane McGowan. Give him a go on there. Robinson would normally be there, but he's suspended. On the left, we'd normally have Dunn, but Dunn's also suspended. So we're going to try Gordon McLaughlin. We said we might try him a bit more on the left. Let's do it here. And then attacking field, Cockcroft, without doubt. Target man is going to be our man Bonis. What we're going to do is try Ward in this deep lying forward role. Really highly rated. He's meant to be our best striker. Let's put him in there. And then we've got Devlin if we need him. King on the bench. Put Clark on there. Govan on there. Callian, Downey, Gordon to cover the left, and then Devlin for the striker. Not bad. We've actually got a bit of depth there. Let's see how we do actually against them. So going out with a more attacking one because they're weaker than us, and also now because our squad's a little bit stronger, I think maybe we can try and lead with this attacking version. They've got 4-2-3-1. Let's see how we do against this. We're away at their ground, playing in our sports and leisure yellow and red style kit. It's going to be interesting to see what we do with them. Our odds are sort of 1,000 to 1 to win the title. We're favourites to be relegated. None of our players were picked for being, top goal scorer, best player, one to watch in those kind of ones, anything like that. I've got the side netting already. What's down? Yeah, it'll be interesting. We're still about £1,000 under our wage limit, and there's no one to sign really. We've registered our squad now. Bonis skies that one. He's never really going to get far enough away from them to cut in. He's not fast, is Bonis. Maybe his favoured personnel. Was he an icon? Can't remember, but he's not fast. That's not giving him any extra oomph when he's running. Ricky McQuitty's nervous. When we signed Ricky McQuitty and McGovern was rated higher, but came in as a B-, whereas McQuitty was rated lower by my scouts, but came in as a B. And was deemed to have a good reputation as well, so I think he impressed the board because they'd heard of him. Because he's from Ballymena. Oops, saved. Got 5 shots to our kind of 4. 50-50 possession. They've had more chances in highlights. And Cockcroft getting involved there, drawing the free kick. But nothing particularly exciting either way has happened. It's got gradually darker since I've been recording the phone call, so enjoying me being hidden in shadow. It's the best way to see my face, really. Right. Time to dig in, everyone. They don't care. Were that bad by face? Bonus is happy. I've managed to make 1 out of 11 people happy there. We may need to bring Devlin on. We may need to swap things up a little bit. Amazing. Amazing pass by them. This is the level we're at the Premiership. Oh, McGreevy's on a yellow. McGowan's also booked. We got 106 yellow cards last season. Alright, we're getting to the point where we might need to make a sub because nothing's happening. Alright, let's get Callion on for McGreevy because I don't trust him currently. And let's get Devlin on for Bonis and swap these two around. Because Ward's a better target man than Devlin is. Let's see how this goes. Coughlin's not doing great either. We can bring him off next, I think. Go on, McQuitty. Go long. Not long enough. Come on, someone shut him down. Good tackle by Williamson. Long legs. Oh, look at that. Send him off. Don't know if he was full on 2-foot lunge, but it wasn't a good tackle. Alright, Gordon's on. So can Cockcroft get the free kick in? Nah. We've not really produced much. It looks like we might be heading towards just a point. Come on. Oh, don't let them through. Don't let them have a freak goal. Good save. I feel like maybe you could have caught that or not, knocked it up over the top. To shut down that corner. Come on, pick the ball back up, counter attack. Got one fewer player than us. They shouldn't be pushing us like this. Ooh, off the line. Free kick anyway. I think that's it for this one. 0-0 against Portadown, who were relegation fodder last season. It's not great. It would have been good to get some points off them, but we are playing away, and it gets us a point on the board. Kept a clean sheet. We picked up a couple of yellow cards, so we're on our way to our 106 total that we need to beat. Didn't see much from McGowan. Didn't see much from Ricky McQuitty. It's a start. It's a start. Unlucky. Yeah, there we go. Motivated a few of them. So there we are. That puts us 5th. That might end up being the highest we get all season, but we're there currently. And we'll come back for a few matches in the next episode or two. We've got some Antrim Shield, some League Cup games. It'll be interesting to see if we progress in them. I probably won't play these on camera unless we get someone really interesting or we get a little bit further and it's semi-final time or something like that. But I'm hopeful we'll make some progress in there. But the league's got to be the priority. Always got to be the priority. Thanks very much, as always, for watching. And I will see you in another episode.